Hello, everyone. On behalf of my team, Hexaforge, I'm really excited to present our student innovation project. Taking medicine, it seems like a simple thing, doesn't it? But what if just one missed dose could have really serious consequences? Today, we're going to look at an innovative solution we've designed for a surprisingly common and dangerous problem, making sure people take their medication correctly and right on time. Let's dive into the smart medication system we developed to help our senior community, and hey, potentially all of us. So let's start with a number that's, well, it's pretty startling. 50%. According to research, that's the percentage of patients with chronic conditions who don't take their medication as prescribed. And this isn't just a small oversight, It's a massive, silent health risk that affects millions of people every single day. And the consequences of this are really severe. It can lead to health conditions getting worse, more hospital visits, and it puts a huge strain on our whole healthcare system. For individuals, especially older adults, a single missed dose can have immediate and serious effects. So this is the critical challenge that we're trying to address with our solution. All right, so first, let's really dig into the problem itself. This issue of medication non-adherence, it's everywhere, but it's often an invisible problem. The sheer scale of it, particularly when you look at vulnerable populations, makes it a critical challenge that desperately needs a smart, accessible, and totally reliable solution. So what does a solution like that even look like? Well, that brings us right to our next section. It's pretty clear that a simple reminder on your phone just isn't always going to cut it. What we believe is really needed is an intelligent, user-friendly system designed specifically to tackle this problem head-on. And here it is, the Smart Pillbox. At its core, it's an automated system with a very simple but crucial goal: to help patients, particularly older adults, take the right medication at exactly the right time, every single time. It's all about creating reliability and, maybe just as importantly, giving peace of mind to both the users and their families. So let's look at the key features. The system uses both visual LED lights and audio alarms to really get the user's attention. You can customize all the schedules through a simple mobile app, and the audio support is multilingual, which is absolutely critical for accessibility around the world. The logic we've built in ensures that once you set a schedule, it just repeats daily without fail. But the absolute foundation of all of this is an interface that's designed to be incredibly simple and intuitive to use. Okay, so we've seen the what, now let's explore the how. How does a system like this actually work in a real-world situation? Let's walk through the user experience and the technology that makes it all tick. The whole process is incredibly straightforward. A caregiver can set a reminder, let's say for a 6 a.m. blood pressure pill, just using the app. Then they'll place that pill in one of the device's compartments. At 6 a.m. the next morning, that specific compartment lights up and a personalized audio message plays. And here is the absolute key. The alarm does not stop until the compartment is opened and the pill is actually taken out. So the system doesn't just remind, it ensures the action is completed. That's the crucial point. Now, for you tech folks out there, here's what's under the hood. The system uses really accessible software, like the Arduino IDE for programming, which is fantastic for rapid development. The mobile app can be built with something like MIT App Inventor, which makes it easy to create a simple interface. On the hardware side, it's all built around a reliable ESP32 board. That's a powerful, low-cost chip with Wi-Fi built right in and a real-time clock to keep perfect time. This combination of accessible software and off-the-shelf hardware is what makes a prototype like this so effective and practical. Of course, no innovation comes without its challenges, so how viable is a device like this in the real world? It's so important to explore the potential hurdles and the overall feasibility of actually bringing a smart medication system like ours to market. Our analysis shows that a project like this is definitely feasible. Because we're using affordable, off-the-shelf IoT components, it's pretty straightforward to develop a small-scale prototype for testing. And from there, it can be easily upgraded with more advanced features, like deeper mobile app integration or reporting tools for caregivers. And it's super important to be transparent about the risks, right? So high initial production costs, well, we can manage those by using cost-effective components. The challenge of getting elderly users to adopt it, that's why we made simplicity the core design principle from day one. What about a power outage or the Wi-Fi going down? Backup power options are an absolute must. And for data privacy, strong security measures are essential right from the start. For every potential challenge, there's a clear strategic solution. Finally, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Beyond the tech and all the features, what's the real potential impact of a solution like this? Why does it matter so much? Well, the benefits are really far-reaching.
While we primarily designed it for older adults and people with chronic illnesses, it could also help anyone with a busy lifestyle who struggles to remember supplements or medication. It offers just immense peace of mind for caregivers, and it has clear, practical applications in professional healthcare facilities like care homes and hospitals. We see the benefits fall into three main categories. Socially, it improves health and empowers people to live more independent lives. Economically, by making sure medication is taken correctly, it can reduce expensive hospital visits and other complications. And there's even an environmental benefit here, preventing medicine from being wasted because of expired or forgotten prescriptions. And look, this isn't just some niche product. With aging populations in countries all over the globe, we're talking India, Japan, the USA, the need for effective, tech-driven care solutions is just growing exponentially. This global trend makes a product like this not just useful, but highly relevant and commercially viable in today's healthcare market. So, really, our project is just one example of a much larger trend, and it leaves us with a big question to think about. How will smart devices continue to reshape the future of care for our loved ones? The potential is absolutely limitless,